Hey guys, it's Gold Minecraft here, bringing you another Minecraft adventure in a Minecraft survival world. Let's get into it. Now, first thing I want to say is that a lot of you guys are probably new around here. I don't know how many of you guys actually watch this from the series from the beginning. You know, the series is very episodic, meaning it's loosely connected, but you don't really have to watch every episode to know exactly what happens in it. But anyways, in today's episode, we're actually going to be working on some cave plugin. Because the walls are done, so I built up tall enough and put fences and half slabs so the spiders don't claw over the fence to come kill me. When I run in, they'll go, ah, scary monsters, and run away. I can actually hide from them. Next project is actually going to fill up all these caves so monsters don't pop out of them in the middle of the day and explode me because the creepers do that. Every once in a while, I'll have zombies that come up burning me to death, or skeletons or whatever. It's a whole big pain in the butt. I'm sure if you guys have watched this series or any of my videos, you know darn well that I die quite a lot. And I know, guys, I know. I'm using copper stuff, and copper stuff is not really that great. I should strive for iron, but iron's a little bit harder to get resource right now, and I'd rather use that for shears and other buckets and things like that are a little bit more important than just armor. Because to me, copper and iron, they're kind of similar. Even I know copper's lower on a tier level versus iron, but still good enough for me. And it's more abundant, so if I lose a set of copper armor, it's like, whatever. Lose a set of iron's a little bit more devastating. And I did a little bit more preparing in this episode by getting wood outside of it, because I know you guys don't like to watch wood all the time. Every now and again, I post wood chopping videos where it's just me chop down trees, and it does okay relatively, but I know you guys are bored of it, and I don't want to bore you guys completely. I want to make sure you guys have fun, exciting videos to watch as much as I can possibly make right now. Given I'm only working on a phone with very basic equipment that is very cheap because I am broke.
Oh my!
Believe it or not, I'm not professional at this point. This is just a hobby. I'm hoping one day to make this a career, but for now, it's just a hobby. Another thing I want to briefly mention too is that I do have a job outside of YouTube that is full-time, that I work out of college as a chef at one of the restaurants. And so I don't have a lot of time, which is part of the reason why I've been pushing off these voiceovers, because I really want to do these voiceovers because I want to make these videos entertaining for you guys. And I know with voiceovers, it makes it better to watch. But I needed time to do it, and I do have time now, because I got an entire month off due to school being on winter break or whatever, to actually work on these voiceovers and getting myself in a better routine, therefore making better videos for you guys. And then on that topic, I do have to say, as a disclaimer, of course, I'm nervous about putting this on the internet, because the internet's the internet. There's thousands of people on the internet, millions of people actually, but you can't control what they do, and I just have to learn to accept that, and that's a bit anxiety-inducing, but I'll get over it. But now that stuff's out of the way, let's get back to the main video. Now, I was really mad at first when I made too many of these trapdoors. Because I'm also playing this on a phone a few feet in front of me, so that the controller noises doesn't get too much. Because I had to switch controllers, because all the one I used, you could hear every click and bang that I did. Every time I clicked the trigger to break a brick or anything, you could hear it, and it was driving me bananas. And I didn't want that sound quality being there. So now I keep the phone a few feet in front of me, but that also means I have this teeny little screen to look at. So I thought I was making half slabs. Evidently, I was making trapdoors. But it worked out, because these trapdoors I need to put around here anyways. So I have access points to these caves down below to gather resources on and clear them out of monsters and whatnot. So that way, I still have access to them. And therefore the village will actually begin done here. Because if you don't understand what's going on here, I'm trying to essentially monster-proof the entire village and make it so that the villagers can roam free without worries about zombies busting in and eating them and turning them all to zombie villagers or something like that happening. Because I've had that happen before, It was freaking devastating. One of my really old worlds beyond YouTube. You guys didn't see this. Back in the day, I didn't have any way to record Minecraft for YouTube. And I came in one night after hunting monsters, and it ate all my villagers, including my mending guy. I was so pissed off about it. And it was all because of one fucking hole I had in there. Oh, excuse the language. And kids, don't say that word to your parents. But, yeah. Then, also, another issue I had a technical issue I had, this is going off topic because there's talk about the village. But there's not much to say there because, it's just me placing half slabs, covering holes up, etc., etc. So, not much in right there. But I want to tell you guys, man, I've been trying to do voiceovers for the last few nights, and it's been killer. Because first of all, my first controller died on me because the little connector piece that I had that connects into my phone was dropped so many times and it was loose, so it couldn't actually connect. So I was like, oh no, I don't have a controller, then I need to play the game. So I was kind of freaking out about that. But I fixed it. Yay me. Then I go try to use a controller, my microphone for voiceover, just to make sure it works. And it's like, oh, I'm dead. I'm like, so today I had the exact same thing happen, except the other part of the microphone that plugs into the phone died. So I was like, oh no. But that's just a personal problem, though, of me not actually charging my stuff. I really gotta get a good charging station for that kind of things, but I just don't have the money, time, or resources to be able to make that happen. Now that I got a decent job and time to do it, yes, but still works in progress.
Wow.
Much like most of my life and my in-game life as well, but Minecraft is never truly finished. Doesn't matter how long we've had a world, it's never truly finished. There's always a project that can make it more efficient, or more impressive, aesthetic choices, or new features you want to get, or whatever. That's the beauty of Minecraft. There's always more to do, and I love that. Minecraft community and myself. Also, forgive me guys, I have an eternal stuffy nose because it's wintertime in Michigan, so my voice always sounds a little bit stuffed up, nerdy, whatever you want to call it, nasally. And I do apologize for that, but you kind of have to work with it because it's just what it is. It's just what my voice is. But that's the beauty of YouTube as well, is that if you don't like me, you can easily go away to a different video. But hey, if you guys like my videos and want to stick around, why not consider subscribing? Wink, wink. Anyways, now that shameless plug is done, at least to the end of the video, let's talk about the next steps in the world. So the next step in the world, to me, is after unplugging these caves up and make sure there's no holes for villagers escaping, it's going to be lighting up with torches.
Whoa!
Then I'll probably do this off camera, but let me know if you guys want to see it on camera or not. But I'm just going to be pacing around the village at nighttime. I might do a little bit of terraforming here and there and make it a little bit more aesthetic. And just make it a little bit more efficient for villagers so they don't get stuck in random places, etc. But I basically got to sit there at nighttime and make sure no monsters spawn inside the village. And after a few nights and I feel safe, then I can release the villagers, start breeding them, and of course, then our next big old project is going to be building our house.
Whoa!
Sorry for the weird audio there. I don't know why the audio suddenly got louder, but it did. And I don't feel like redoing it, so sorry. And if you guys are on shorts here, and you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you go ahead and watch my long-form video. Please and thank you, another shameless plug. But anyways, for a house, I have really scoped out this land. And before I came to this village, I have this beautiful cave. That is this big circle cave with water in the bottom. It's like a little hidden cove. And it'd be so perfect and so pretty to build a house there Especially because I could have dolphins down below that would jump in there and look really pretty. And
Whoa!
I got good ideas flowing for it, but I have to kind of locate it and make sure it's not too far from the village. And make sure I actually know where it's at. And then I gotta start designing the house, which that's a scary and cool and fun idea all at the same time. Because I love building and it's scary. And it's fun because, you know, you gotta decorate it. But it's also scary because when I make the house is pretty much what's gonna be. Because I'm gonna be too lazy to change any of it. So even if it's a very ugly and not very functional house, I'm still gonna live in it. But hopefully it's a really cool house. And another idea I had for it too just now, too, is I can right below the house I can make little like walking paths throughout it. And it'd be really cool because I can make it really close to the water edge. So we can interact with our pet dolphins and the fish that we have down there, and it'd just be this like magical little cove with a floating house above it. Ugh. Like, I love the idea of it, and I'm absolutely gonna love designing it. But it's just a little bit of anxiety that comes with everything. Because, you know, that's just what anxiety does to you. Now, I know, by the way, I know I'm making kind of a joke out of anxiety. I know people really do suffer from anxiety, and it can really shape your world. And it's not something I should be joking about. But humor is my shield, and it is how I interact with this world without absolutely breaking down emotionally, going ah, screaming away into the sunset. So I am sorry if I offended anybody. I did not mean to. Anyways, and that controversial point there. Let's get back to it. So, yeah, as I said, I have to terraform. Oh, wait, we're talking about the house, not the village. Sorry. Also, FYI, guys. So, something I do a lot is I will have like 5 different conversations all at the same time. So I'd be talking about the house, talking about the village, talking about sheep, talking about pigs, and I will kind of just stray from one conversation to another. Part of the reason why I have problems doing voiceovers is because I have a train of thought. It's very hard to keep going in one straight line because I want it to make sense to you guys. Even though for y'all on shorts, if you guys watch this on shorts, which 90% of you guys are, this conversation won't make any sense to you. But please make sure you check out the long form, shameless plug, because then you actually understand the full conversation. Or just watch all the parts I posted today. And either way, you get the full story. But yeah, I think that'd be a really cool and fun idea for the house. And then, of course, too, we gotta make a garden. Because I love the garden, and I love plants, and I love animals. So, the gardening in the farm is gonna be epic.
Wow!
And especially since I now have zombie horses I can get my hands on. Which, although they're not very good qualities, like they can't jump and they're very slow. But what I love about them is that they're free mobs, essentially. And they look really cool. And it'd be fun to have like a pack of them roaming around in a horse field. Oh, man. The ideas are flowing down my head now. It's going to be exciting. But of course, the first steps first, we have to make sure we get this village safe. So that way I can focus again on lovely, lovely enchantments. So I get some touch, mending, all the sorts of enchantments. And get some good trading opportunities, good amounts of emeralds, and get infinite access to lanterns that don't corrode, even though I do like the green lanterns, even though they're copper, I know. And I do have a bunch of beehives, too, around the woods. I do plan on moving into, like, a beehive house situation, so I can harvest more wax, and therefore make it not turn green, but that's all down the road. So right now, it's not going to be the top priority. Right now, it's villager safety's top priority. But yeah. So the video is coming down to a close now, guys. So if you don't already know the drill, make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share, and hit that bell. Be notified of brand spanking new videos almost daily. Because it would mean the absolute world to me if you guys did that. So remember, if you love the videos or you like them slightly, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit the bell to be notified of brand spanking new videos almost daily. And above all else, make sure you guys have an awesome, amazing golden day. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!